Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Olua Shayofumi. For returning subscriber, thank you. Thank you for coming back again. And for those who just come for my video, please just like, comment, and subscribe to get more videos like this. So in this video, we'll be talking about talking stage. So this is the stage whereby two people communicate before being committed to a relationship that will lead to marriage. Because when that you enter a relationship, you should enter with the aim of marriage. So I'll be talking about some of those questions you guys should ask each other during talking stage. So the first thing I will say is ask who he or she is accountable to. This person is either a mentor, a friend, a pastor, his parents, his elder brother. So people that when he offends you, you can just easily talk to them and they'll call him back home and say, Guy, what you did is not right, what you did is not good. People that can talk to him, people that can call him back home. So ask who or she is accountable to and be free with the person. So the next point, which I feel is the most important point, is genotype. God, God. I've seen so many SS patients. I've seen so many sickle cell patients. I was like, why? Why will you go and bring these children to this world to come and suffer all in the name of love? Because I believe that you guys it's because of love that you guys enter that relationship, enter that marriage. Why? Me myself, I've witnessed like 1/4 of what SS patients witness. 1/10. Let me say 1/10. Let me not say 1/4. But 1/4 is still small. 1/10 because they use drug. There was a time in my life that I was using drug. I was using drug because I was going through a part that I was going through a situation that needed to be solved, and they said this drug that will solve it. So I was using drug for like I think 3 to 4 months. I was using drug, and it got to a stage that I could no longer take it. I could no longer take the drug, but I wanted that particular thing that is doing me to go. So one thing my mom would do, I know she's watching me right now. One thing my mom would do is that she'll now make a bath for me, put the drug inside so that I will not smell the odor of the drug. Up till now, it still affected me. Anytime I smell drug or there is drug around me, I run because I'll be like vomiting. It's looking like I should vomit. So why will you bring children to this world to come and suffer? They will use drug, they will be in pain. Why? So check your genotype. Make sure the genotype is the most important thing. Is compatible. AA and AA will get married. AA and AS can get married. AS and AS cannot get married. So don't go near it. Don't even try it. Please. So the next thing is ask what he or she is bringing to the table. What are you bringing to the table in this relationship? What is your plan in the next 5 years? What is your plan for me? Is it a relationship that will last for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years? But I once heard from one brother. I was telling me something, and he was saying that Shayo, you should be in a relationship by now. I think then by then I was in two other level. Yes, two other level. So the person was telling me that by now you should have been in a relationship so that when you finish, you will have you will have been able to get married. I was like, how? He was not telling me that at least before you enter a relationship with game of marriage, you should have got the person for 10 years, 8 years. I was like, why? I don't understand why we've been in a courtship for 10 years, 8 years. Why? Why? So what is your plan for me? Is it that you just want us to be in a relationship for fun, or you just want us to be in a relationship? What's the aim of this relationship? What's the goal? What are you bringing to the table? As a lady, what are you bringing to the table in this relationship? Love, affection, care. What are you bringing to the table? And for the guy, what are you bringing to the table? Please let us know so that the table will not break. So what are you bringing to the table? So another point is what he or she needs to heal from. What do you want to heal from? Is it that you want to heal from any form of dysfunctional background, issue of rape, molestation, anything, and make sure you heal. If the person said he has anything to heal from, let that person heal before you accept the person, before you guys will go into the relationship. Because one thing is anybody that is hot, and he or she enter a relationship with somebody that is not hot though, will end up hurting the other person. That's just the fact. You will end up hurting the person because the person is not even in your shoes, not even feeling what you are feeling. So you have to let go of every grudges, every hurt, everything before you enter that relationship so that it will not affect you guys, so that you guys don't have problem. Another point is, do you love and fear God? I mean, most people will say yes, but in this case, you will know people who love and fear God. Even from the conversation, you will know them that, oh, this person fear God, this person love God. But you still have to ask that question: do you love and fear God? Do you know what the fear of God is? Do you know what the love of God is? Do you know that when you love God, you can do anything for God? Because the fact is, if you do not love God, there's no how you want to love the other person. There is no how you want to love that person. You have to love God first before you can be able to love another person. That's just the fact. You cannot say because I don't love God, I want to love. It's only me that I love. No, it's not done that way. There's no how you want to do it. So another question you should ask is, how many relationships have you been before? Mhm. So, and why do you break up the relationship? Is it because you guys are no more compatible? Abi you did not pray before you enter the relationship, or it just happened, or one thing led to the other, or God said the person is not what the one for you? Ask the question of why, how many relationships have you been before, and why do you guys break up the relationship? I've heard about a lady. She told me a story of how um she was in a relationship with a guy. So she now asked the other guy that, why do you break up with other ladies? Why? And the lady said, because I took them home to my parents and they did not lead down to meet my parents. Like they did not lead down to their parents. So the parents said they are not going to accept the marriage. The marriage is not going to work. They're not respectful. Why will you come to my house? You cannot even lead down to greet me. So the next time the guy wants to take the lady to meet his parents. Lady was like, she just left that Mr. Tuni on the floor that so that what happened to the first one will not happen. So that the issue will not repeat itself, you have to ask why did the relationship break so that you not make the same mistake. You should ask financial stability. As a guy, how do you plan to survive? Is the lady asking the guy, how do you plan to survive? How do you plan to take care of your wife and your kids? Let's say you want to get married now. Do you have the financial stability to cater for your wife and at least a child? You should ask that question. And as a lady, financially, you should be independent. You should be independent financially. You should have something that you're doing. And as a guy too, have something that you're doing. Some Christian brothers, I'm sorry to say this, but some Christian brothers just believe, especially those who want to be a pastor, those God said they want to be a pastor, they are not working. And they not said, we will eat, we will survive, God will do it. I'm going to be sharing the story of how one brother came to meet me and he was a pastor. He came to meet me and he said, God said they are the one for me and all those things. I was like, the first question, after asking all these questions, the next question I asked was that, what are you doing at the moment? What's like your work? What are you doing? It was like, he's a pastor and he's a full-time pastor. My people, that was the first thing that came to my mind, that full-time pastor. What do you want to be eating? Will be depending on the member of the church. Even before praying about itself, I already have that mindset that why you can be a pastor and be working. So many people are working. You might not do a 8 to 9, 8 to 5 job or 9 to 5 job, but you can have a business that is giving you money. That people will be there and there will be money that will be coming in. You get, but not like you just sit down at home, a pastor, and you just, I'm a pastor, God will do it, God will do it. How do you plan to cater for your wife? How do you plan to cater for your children? How? I don't understand. So financial stability, and they believe that, some people believe that when the lady comes, they will eat, because ladies, they are always bringing good tidings. I was like, somebody told me that thing, that ladies are always bringing good tidings. Even when you get married, food will come, there will be way. I was like, as a lady, you are meant to increase whatever will meet in your hand. You must have something that is in your hand like this that you are doing that you want to increase. You can't just increase nothing. There should be something that you are doing that you want to increase. So ask that question. Financial stability is very important because it makes you and your children's future secure. Yes, it makes you and your future secure. And this next question might sound stupid, but it's one of those important questions you ask. Are you from a family of love? Definitely, if you are from a polygamous family, most times they are not from a family of love because the love has been divided, the love has been shared. So ask if your she is from a family of love because there's the way you love, there's the way those people love. People who are not from a family of love, who are from broken home. There's the way they love. They love differently. I don't know if you guys are getting my point. They love differently because it's like I've had an encounter with a brother before. He does not know how to love. He likes you, he can like you, like a lady, and he does not even know how to go and he doesn't even know how to even approach. It's just like a robot. It's just like a robot. There's some people that in their family they don't even know how to say I love you. Okay, for instance, for me like this, I can try to call my mom and say hello, and after the conversation, I just say I love you, mommy, and she will not be surprised to hear I love you from me because it's not new to us. So she will also reply with I love you, baby. I love you, my daughter. Or if I call my daddy now and I said I love you at the end of the conversation, he will say it back. Even though he will laugh, but he will say it because it's not new to him. It's not new to us. I can call my younger brother and say that. That's because it is not new to us. We have been doing that. We have a family of love. It's one love. There's some people that they don't even know how to approach their dad, not to talk of saying I love you after conversation. There's a way they love. Those kind of people, you give them time to adjust, and you can even teach them how to love. And the next question, which is the last question, is are you from a polygamous family? If yes, do you want to practice it? You should ask that question. Do you want to practice it? Let me know now so that we can know how to resolve the issue. So if you want to practice it, I'm not doing no. But if you're not practicing it, but you notice that it's a trend in your family, then you need to break it before, like during the relationship. Fine, let's use prayer and break it. There's nothing prayer cannot solve in this world. So thank you for waiting up to this moment. My next video will be a story of myself, of how my low self-esteem started from GS2 right to after I finished my university, like after I was done with the university. So it'll be a very deep story that I'm going to share of how I was sick right from GS2 and how that sickness changed a huge part of my life from GS2 to my ops when I finish from university. So I'll be sharing that story. Stay tuned. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more edifying videos like this. Thank you. I should do so. God bless you. Jesus loves you. So goodbye.